Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 21st episode of the third season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click it, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode, did we have awkward moments? Yes, we did, between Leonard and Penny. It looks like their relationship is completely over, but is the friendships between the rest of the group over? Well, it was Sheldon that was trying to cling on to his friendship with Penny. Basically, he said he put the effort in, he put the graft in to fully tolerate her the first time, and now he's come to like her, and he don't want his efforts to go to waste. And he actually agreed to go to her house and have some food, but then again, when he went to his house, you know, Leonard had already ordered some Chinese. So basically, he had to have 2 meals, and he was pretending that, you know, he's going for a walk after he ate Leonard so he could sneak over to Penny's. And obviously, he's trying to keep up this lie, and he was trying to figure out, you know, is he doing something bad, you know, being friends with Penny and Leonard at the same time. When in reality, I don't think it's that bad. You know, I was trying to say that, you know, if you was in a friendship group for 10 years in a couple and then you ended up breaking up, does that mean that you ultimately have to fall out with everybody else? No, you can still hang out with them. Maybe obviously it's a bit awkward in certain situations because, you know, you might be complaining and moaning about one person and they're still friends with them, so they don't really like it. But at the end of the day, I don't really think Sheldon done anything wrong actually going over and spending time with Penny. Then I found out he actually agreed as well. He said, look, mate, I'm not actually bothered. You know, if you want to be friends with her, you be friends with her. I'm not really going to stop you, which I thought was good for him. Well done from him. But then again, you know, at the end of the episode, we seen it, you know, Leonard was spending time with Sheldon. Sheldon was spending time with Penny. It turned out it was kind of like he was a child of the group. Both of them was back and forth talking about how they're going to spend time with him. It's like a parent and a child. And then they ended up actually working together collectively, basically like saying, you know, we should just move forward from this. You know, let's not fall out. Let's still be friends. And, you know, they cracked a joke about being friends with benefits as well. That was Leonard who cracked it. I don't think Penny's going to rock with it, but at least the beef and all the awkwardness has been squashed. So I'm excited to see what we do in today's episode. Thanks for checking it out. If you do enjoy it, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Hold. Explain your sneeze.
I'm sorry?
Do you have allergies?
No.
Is there too much pepper on your salad?
I don't put pepper on salads.
I've heard enough. Sit over there.
Yeah, it's just one sneeze. You're on your own.
See you, buddy. Is your 24-hour notice that I will be having a non-related female spending 2 nights in our apartment.
Are you planning on kidnapping a woman?
Sarcasm?
Yes, but mixed with genuine concern.
I'll be playing host to Dr. Elizabeth Plimpton.
The cosmological physicist from Princeton?
Yes. She's under consideration for a position at our university.
Why didn't you tell me you knew Elizabeth Plimpton? I am a huge fan of hers.
I didn't realize I was obligated to share my connection with things you're a fan of, but very well. You enjoy Canadian bacon? I've been to Toronto.
The two of you are going to be sleeping in the same bed.
Yes. Bazinga. If you'll excuse me, I am off to start a prophylactic course of antibiotics.
Sheldon.
Oh, Penny, excellent. I have a question about these maxi pads.
Sheldon, what are you doing with maxi pads?
I have a lady friend who will be staying with me for a few days.
Oh. What? You're having a woman stay with you?
Yes. Why does that seem to flabbergast everybody?
Oh. No, I'm not flabbergasted. I'm puzzled.
My guest is a noted physicist and a leading expert on quantum cosmology, so please try to avoid wasting her time with female jibber-jabber. Listen, one of the great minds of the 21st century is about to play host to one of the other great minds of the 21st century. So pay attention. Years from now, my biographer might ask you about this event.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to finally meet you in person.
I would imagine it is. This is my friend and roommate, Dr. Leonard Hofstadter.
Hi, hello. Oops. I just started to say hi, and then I switched to hello in the middle.
I apologize. He's only an experimental physicist.
Hello.
Are you hungry? Thirsty? Can I offer you anything?
Nah, she's my guest. If anyone should offer her anything, it should be me. Elizabeth, can I get you something? Perhaps a feminine hygiene product or a bowel-regulating yogurt?
Interesting choices. Based on my current needs, I guess I'd pick the yogurt.
Like, I never really noticed how tall Sheldon is. Now, I knew he was bigger than the other guys, but, like, he's taller than a fridge. Now, I'm not too sure how big the fridges are in America, but pretty big here. Well, my fridges in my house are big, you know, like literally, I don't think I know anyone who's taller than one. But she seems taller than Leonard as well, so it makes me think that Leonard's just really small. Is like Sheldon really big or is Leonard really small, you know, because she seems pretty tall. It's going to be interesting to see. Like, I do love when we bring new people in who are just as smart as Sheldon. Like, it's just interesting to see. That's why Leslie was good. Mate, where's Leslie? Why have we not seen her this season? Not one appearance, and she was great for the first two as well.
I think any university would want you, except, of course, any university that had already had you, because they would have already wanted you before they, you know, got you.
From the mind that brought you high-low.
Good night, Leonard.
Sleep night. I mean, obviously, good night. I started to say sleep tight, then I changed my mind in the middle. I swear to God, I'm smart.
Windows, conventional. Open, closed, halfway open, or halfway closed, depending on your philosophical bent. Day supply of food and water, a crossbow, season 2 of Star Trek, the original series, on a high-density flash drive.
What if there's a disaster that destroys all the USB ports?
Then there's really no reason to live, is there? I acquired these noise-canceling headphones. If you decide to use them, please clean the earpieces afterwards with the wet wipes you'll find in the bathroom. They're in the drawer labeled wet wipes. It's my backup emergency supply kit. The living room escape route doesn't pass through here. Now, good night, and if there's an apocalypse, good luck.
I saw your light on.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I just couldn't sleep.
You?
Thought you already read it.
I did, but it's been a while, and I wanted to sound smart over breakfast.
Want to know a little secret?
Sure.
I wrote the section on the Wilson-Bapu effect completely naked. We start to see a possible explanation for some of the discrepancies found in Hubble's constant.
Wow. You really make science come alive.
Vocal test, morning vocal test. Second vocal test, second morning vocal test. Morning. I trust you had a pleasant night.
More than pleasant.
He's going to be fuming.
Excuse me, I'm going to relieve myself. Bathroom is yours. The seat is down and has been sanitized for your protection.
That's very thoughtful, but I think I'll finish my coffee first.
Did you once again ignore your check engine light?
No, Mr. Smarty Pants. I ignored the fill gas tank light.
Leonard, Penny wants to exploit any residual feelings you have for her in order to get a ride to work. Penny, this is Dr. Plimpton, a leading expert on quantum cosmology. Dr. Plimpton, Penny is a waitress who doesn't understand the role gasoline plays in the internal combustion.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Leonard's bathroom time is coming up, and believe me, you do not want to follow him.
Dress so I can take everyone to work. You and Sheldon's friend, Dr. Plimpton, who you just met. It'd be fun. Like a clown car.
We just broke up.
Well, you and me? Yeah, we did not too long ago. How you doing with it?
Not as good as you, apparently.
Well, no.
Excuse me? I'm uncomfortable with you recommending that Leonard pursue having intercourse with Dr. Plimpton, who I assure you has better things to do.
I'm not recommending it. I'm saying it already happened.
Oh, that's preposterous. Tell her, Leonard. No.
Oh, come on. It wasn't my fault.
The implication being that you somehow tripped and fell into her lady part? Shocked by this betrayal.
I didn't betray Penny.
Not Penny, me.
The thing is, though, like, let's be honest, in that situation there, Leonard didn't really do anything wrong. He didn't step over the line. She actually was the one who approached him, and, you know, they are broken up, aren't they? So why would he say no? But at the end of the day, you know, it's a tough one, this one. I don't know if we ever had this conversation in the Vampire Diaries, actually, when we watched it on the channel. It might have been probably Damon or something like that, basically, you know, like splitting up with somebody and then like one day after having sex with somebody else. And it's like, mate, you know, all the comment section was like, how can you do that? If you love this person, you know what I mean? Like, why would you sleep with somebody else? You should be mourning. But then again, it's like, yeah, but if you're not with them no more, then why can't you move on? And it's like, it's tough. It actually is tough, because I understand where Penny's coming from. She's like, mate, we've only literally just broke up like yesterday, and like today you're sleeping with somebody else. But at the end of the day, if he's single, he's single. Doesn't matter if he's single 1 day or 100 days, you know, you're not together. So I get it. I actually do. I get both sides of it. I still couldn't tell you which side I'd be on. I have to say, maybe a couple of days is too soon. It actually is. But again, he didn't approach it. She approached him, which I do think makes it a little bit different.
Relax, it's NyQuil.
Still have a cold?
Maybe, but I don't care. That's the great thing about NyQuil. It's like 10% booze.
You having trouble sleeping? Because, boy, I was up all night.
Did you get a cold too?
No, I was awake all night. I was up last night. I was up this morning. I didn't mind. Those are your clues.
Ooh, did the pigeon on your windowsill have more babies?
No,
Were you up making another stop-motion Lego movie?
no.
Because let me tell you, it's not enough to make the Legos move. They also have to capture your heart.
It involved another person.
Did you get a Japanese love pillow?
I'd like you to meet my colleagues, Dr. Rajesh Koothrappali and not a Dr. Howard Wolowitz. And of course, you've already introduced yourself to Dr. Hofstadter.
Be a dear and get me a cup of coffee.
Sure. Black, right?
Actually, now I think I want it hot, brown, and sweet.
Imagine she rotates around.
It's Halo night. Dr. Plimpton.
Hi, Howard, right? Do you like role-playing games?
In fact, I'm a dungeon master.
Not tonight. Tonight, you are a delivery man. You two figure out the details. I'm gonna go change into something I don't mind getting ripped off my milky flesh. Oh, good, Leonard's here.
Good?
What's going on is you and Howard are my moving men, and Raj is my new landlord, and I don't have enough money to pay any of you.
Who
Is
expected
she
that?
suggesting what I think she's
Yeah,
suggesting?
massive gangbang.
Welcome to the Penthouse Forum.
Yeah, Howard to go for it. He's a stifler. Yeah, 100%.
We're going to go out into the hallway and make a dramatic entrance.
Oh, good. It's so much better when everyone commits.
So you say you can't pay your rent?
Leonard,
Hey,
I found these in the dryer. I'm assuming they belong to Sheldon.
thanks. It's really hard to find these in his size. So, you're not judging me?
Oh, I'm judging you 9 ways to Sunday, but you don't owe me an explanation.
Nevertheless, I'd like to get one on the record so you can understand why I did what I did.
You've got to say what happened.
She let me.
Yeah, the fact is, you know, like, he didn't approach her, she approached him. But who would have thought that, actually? You know, we didn't even see anything in terms of scientific attributes from her, which I would like to say. I hope this is not the end of her right now, because, I mean, her first entrance has been pretty decent, to be honest. It was a pretty good episode, just because it was unexpected. I did not envisage what was to come from her, like, in the episode. And, you know, that situation there, I don't know how old you are watching this, but, like, I used to love American Pie. Absolutely loved it, honestly. Like, the 1, 2, 3, even if you go into Bandcamp, Naked Mile, Beta House, you know, like, extend it through into the Book of Love. You've got the new one, the reunion. It's just fantastic. And there's a moment in there where they break into somebody's house when they're painting it. I can't remember if it's the second one, and the girls come back and they catch them, and basically they're like, look, we'll do anything you want, but first of all, you've got to do him. And Stifler's like, mate, I'm comfortable in my sexuality. I'm not asked me, you know what I mean? He pulls his pants down. That reminded me of that situation there. It's like, look, mate, you know, we'll have to see each other naked, but we get to sleep with the women. It's just like, would you do it? Would you not? Do you know what I mean? Turn the lights off. Who knows? I would have thought Howard would have been into it, me. You know what I mean? Like, the way he is, the way he acts, you know, role-playing, everything about it. I thought that he'd be down for it, but it seemed like he kind of backed out. Raj was loving it, you know. I like how as well how he, like, snuck him out the door and turned around. Ooh, so you see, you can't pay your rent. He's actually a cool dude in it. I love it when he speaks to women, actually. I feel like when he speaks to women, he's the most successful, even though in this situation, she just would have took anyone, it seems. She was a crazy sex addict. And again, what a good episode for an introduction. I really enjoyed it. And I'm hoping that it's not the last of it, to be honest, just because, like I said, she's made a big impact in one episode. Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So, I mean, I actually really enjoyed it. It was unexpected. It was funny, you know. It kept you guessing, really, what was actually going on. What an interesting ending. But, you know, I have to say, even though we had some fun parts and some comical parts, you know, a little bit of disappointing information was slipped in by Howard at the end there, which we may have missed, and that was him breaking up with Bernadette. That's an absolute wounder for me, honestly, it really is. I thought that we had potential to go there. We didn't see enough of them, and I know that he started off kind of rocky, but then he got some mutual connection between each other in terms of their mothers, you know what I mean, like doing both of their heads in. And then ever since we seen her, I thought she was quite quirky, and I thought she was interesting. I would like to see somebody, obviously, in a female intellectual level rival join the group and obviously, like I say, like take part and help out, Penny started to gain some sort of knowledge, and obviously she was getting better and she's getting more clever as we go and progress forward. But it seems like, you know, we've ended the relationship between her and Howard, even though it looks like they're going to still be friends, which is great stuff. We don't want to fall in, you know, them falling out. But in terms of Bernadette, you know, I thought that she would have been really good with Howard. But you know, we haven't seen her for like 5 episodes, and he just snuck it in a minute ago there that they broken up weeks ago, which is disappointing, and I'm kind of upset by it, if I'm being totally honest. I'm hoping that they can rekindle at some point. You can maybe go to the comic book store and they meet up and, like, you know, speak again and stuff like that, because I feel like, you know, having somebody dropped in and then not really seeing them kind of break up or anything like that is kind of sad for us, because, you know, you kind of get a bit of hope of a character and then they get kind of like slipped away. Do you know what I mean? So hoping that that's just a little thing that, you know, we dropped him, but it's not really true. And he might have just been saying that so that it gave him an excuse to go and sleep with this doctor. Do you know what I mean? But then he ended up backing out anyway a minute ago, just obviously because he would have had to see Raj and Leonard naked. So again, in this episode, I don't really feel like Leonard done really anything wrong. He didn't pursue her. She come into his room. He obviously just went and rocked with it. Do you know what I mean? We did have the discussion, didn't we, early on in the episode, when is it too soon to come out of a relationship and sleep with somebody? You know, I do think personally that a couple of days or a week or so is pretty fast, but at the end of the day, I understand the valid argument that if you're not with them, you're not with them. If the relationship's broken and it's over and you're never going to get back with them, then technically you're single. It's not like Ross and Rachel, you was on a break, you literally just ended, you know what I mean? Was not together. You are no longer an item. You're two soul separate friends. Why can't you go out and experience your time? And do you know what I mean? Like, if you broke up with your girlfriend or boyfriend yesterday and you went out and you was walking down the road and bumped into somebody and he said, you're really cute, can I have your number? You're going to pass up that opportunity because, you know, you've just broken up yesterday with, you know, the person that you actually might fall in love with and spend the rest of your life is right in front of you. You're going to pass up that opportunity because it was too soon from the breakup. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So that was interesting. I'm glad that Penny wasn't mad. I'm glad that obviously he wasn't kind of upset as well when he found out that she was going to try and sleep with the other guys. And I just thought the episode in general was quite fun and positive. It was really decent. So thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.